Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Missed with a slider. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today. You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ryan Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right.
Striding in for Boston, Jim Ray. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Guerrero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled, but the
ready for another chance. Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Ngope, the runner at third. Santana on second. Cardenas at first with no outs. Hit hard on the ground at third. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randall Long. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Angelo Chavez. He reached on a single in his first try. Double play ball to second. 4. Underhanded. 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will. Ready for another shot now. Lee, he was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Cardenas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone. At the plate, Jim Ray. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Short. Lee fields it clean. On to first, and it's dropped. Boy, and on a muff catch, he's going to reach it first. Wow. Ready once again, Brian Guerrero. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's running. Strike taken to throw. Is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Digging in to try it again, Randall Long.
Randall Long.
Ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. So striding forward now, Lee. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Santana, a runner at second with one away. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful.
Digging in once again, Jim Ray.
Second baseman, Jim Ray.
Is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So striding in once again, Lee. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Grimsley in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Davies racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does.
At the plate, Angelo Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Round is short. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw is dropped at first. And as a result, they'll keep the inning alive here with 2 away.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robert Gesellman hangs win number 11 on his line. Michael Norton closes the door for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac entering. Another big crowd filing in for Saturday. Stepping into the box, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. At the plate, Hunter Dozier. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So, trying to pick things up where he left off, Rick Grimsley. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lee camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee.
The batter, number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, last time through, was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
So striding in, Jim Ray. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The ground out to short. Lee gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he can. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball.
Digging in, Lee, so far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Davies has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jimmy Perez gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto. So next to the plate for the Phils, Franklin Barreto. Up the middle. Lee scoops it. And there are 2 away now. With that, here's the starting lineup. Standing in, Lee, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Aiken, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 0-2. Out towards second. Arroyo brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Christian Walker reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barreto shading to his right, and that's the third out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Zach Granite. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. The ground out to short. Lee right in time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Lee. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. The perfection continues.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed. James Park will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Granite going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. Center, 34 home runs now on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly.
Coming to the plate now, Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Santana stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes.
So stepping in, Lee. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 back up the middle, backhanded. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Fastball hit on the ground. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We'll have to be content with just the 1. Lee will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2, and there's one well above the zone for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Digging in once again, Jeff Landgraf, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they get one bat at a time. A couple of guys. What could happen?
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through. Digging in to try it again. Lee, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning. So it's 2 runs.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
10-3 at the end of this.
A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
Thursday night baseball on. So digging in now, Lee. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up.
And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
34. Bryce Harper.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he's safe.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anderson Camacho, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looped out toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now. Ready for another shot now. Lee, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Santana is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. In order go the Blue. Ready once again. Lee. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 3.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Arrojo. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Beautiful Union Station. Ready for another chance. Lee, he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Kansas City Royals used a nice pitch. Friday night baseball. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Coming to the plate now, Dominic Smith, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Wounded back up the middle. He's got it. The underhanded flip. 1 there on to first, and it's dropped. Striding in once again, Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So next to the plate for the Royals, James Trahan. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in now for Kansas City, Dominic Smith. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Runners going. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's fouled away. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
1-0 the count. Ngope leads off second with nobody out. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a...
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked in.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Royals scored 12 times in round 2, a win tonight. Now from the long. So striding forward now, Lee. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 balls.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Standing in, Jose Arrojo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded to short. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. In now, Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Rounded up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. Derek Fisher the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Derek Fisher.
Lee on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a 1-out base runner. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Anderson Camacho. Here it comes, 0-2. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Lee 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Smith has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Derek Fisher.
Hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this? There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that.
Stepping into the box, Lee, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock.
5-2 the final today. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brian De La Rosa earns win number 4 on the season. Guillermo Feliz earns the afternoon baseball. Stepping up now, Lee, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Grace is there. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Lee, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chad Raimo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Lee. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lee has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Into the box now. Lee has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Toronto Blue Jays. And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with runners at first and second and still nobody out.
The batter, number 3.
Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. With runners in scoring position this season, Lee has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Stewart has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they 4-2 the final score tonight. The Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. James Park earns win number 7 on the season. Ben Lively pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. MLB The Show. So striding in, Lee, first chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Now at the plate, Lee 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mata at second. Arroyo is over at first with 1 away. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Stepping into the box, Lee will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Two and 0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cicchini retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number one. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Javier Baez. His career numbers against Minaya, batting .500, 4 for 8. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the... And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored. Next up for New York, Gavin Cicchini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball sent back up the middle. Fielded. And that's the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Flips it underhand. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Ready for another chance? Lee. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Arroyo leads off second with one gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it, and there are two down now. And the throw in gets away from him. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Luis Lopez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it. And a welcome to Citi Field. Digging in the switch hitter, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next for the Mets, Gavin Cecchini. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first to complete the double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Digging in to try it again. Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one just missed outside. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, he's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last.
We are inside and under the roof tonight. Next to bat for Toronto, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 3 go. In now the Mariners DH, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Santana is there for it. And that retires the side. Now to the plate, Lee, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1 home. There goes the runner. Mata, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit to short. Backhand. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Striding in once again, Elias Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice...
Ready once again, Lee. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And this pitch is swung on and missed in the AL. Digging in once again, Michael Torres. He singled his last time up. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns. Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Center fielder, Austin Hayes.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in now for the Mariners, Austin Hayes. Mancini leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Emmett Hagan.
Now batting, second baseman,
The windup and the 0-1. Well towards the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, you're usually in.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lee. They'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch.
number 3.
Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom.
North. In now, Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Austin Hayes the next to bat. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lee is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next for Seattle, Emmett Hagan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Emmett Hagan.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Lee is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's ready. Now the pitch. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So stepping in, Austin Hayes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Corey Seager.
The 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often.
Digging in now, Michael Torres.
Michael Torres.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Lee. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter. He doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Austin Hayes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Ready once again. Lee, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
On the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pick.
Elias Diaz the next to hit.
The catcher, number 33.
The 1-2.
Diaz.
To short. Lee moving. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, maybe a little